Alright, hey guys, this is Tyrant here. What I'm going to be showing you here today is I guess a quick little how-to cheese, if you want to call it. I'm not even sure if this little strategy here is considered cheese. But this is just a quick little how-to thing I figured I would do because it's easier than going in the forums and making some sort of post like, please watch this replay, and you got to download it and go into StarCraft, watch it, then come back, post something in the forums. This is just, easier. I can post this up on YouTube. You just watch it right there in the forums, and then just, talk shit all you want. But basically, what I'm going to do here is take my early SCV, this guy here, and I'm gonna run him to the back of this natural expo, behind the mineral lines or up here on the platform, whichever you want to do. The platform's probably easiest because they usually Zerg will not scout that out. Sometimes they'll send an overlord over here to something like that to scout out the behind their mineral line, which is very important for them to do. Luckily this guy did not do it, and I was able to get away with my little strategy here, because what's going to happen here is our Zerg player, Zeus Almighty, he's going to send a drone down here, like all Zerg players do. They're going to send a little drone down here for their fast expand, because they know that the rush distance on this map is just so great that they have no reason to worry about any kind of pressure. So most Zerg players will just expand like crazy, and then just bowl over you in like 10 minutes. And this is just a little counter to that, because really, I don't care how Korean you are, Terran cannot out macro Zerg without some kind of pressure, or some kind of strategy. And this is what I'm going to be showing you. So yeah, I'm going to throw up a barracks here. As soon as that's done, I'm going to send him down, put bam one bunker if you can, and try to place him as best you can to block off any kind of run behind, so they can't come through and surround your bunkers and kill them. So yeah, like right there is usually a good spot. And then I'm going to put another one right up here, because this will completely block off any attack from this side, so they can't really get to it. And the good thing about this strategy is that while he's building his hatchery, he has no idea that there's a bunker right there. Absolutely none. Because as most people know, when you're building, proxy pylons or hatcheries or anything like that, you have no vision of anything until it's done building, like you can see there. So as soon as that thing's done, it's like, oh shit, there's a bunker back there. What do I do? And this actually works really well. 9 times out of 10 it'll get you a win versus Zerg, as long as they do not scout back here early in the game. If they do that, it's going to be hard to pull it off. And like I said, build 2 bunkers if you can. It just makes it that much harder for the Zerg to kill him. And this is just going to deny him his natural. Killed off 1 reinforcement there. But doesn't matter. He doesn't know I even have the barracks up here. So he's going to lose this here in a little bit. I don't even know why I didn't put these guys in here. I was just being a retard. But yeah, just wall in like you normally would on any other map, and just build your base up, expand, go for some sort of all-in if you just want to end it early, which is kind of what I go for. Or a mix of both, attack and expand, whatever you want to do. Because what this does is free you up, because now he doesn't have that early macro advantage that Zerg always get. I mean, pretty much we're going to be dead even now. If not me, be a little ahead, 20 to 17. I should be a bit farther ahead, but, my dumbass accidentally lowered supply depot so I could let something out, and he took advantage and ran in, but it's okay, because I'm still alive. Only lost like 1 SCV. Yeah, just go about your business as you would normally. Barracks, tech, expand, whatever you want to do. Of course, he still cannot get his expo. I'm going to leave these guys here, and actually encourage you to do this too. Just leave your bunkers full here. because it'll just keep him from getting that for the whole game, unless he decides to, you know, get some roaches or something and go in there and kill it. Which is usually what they'll do. A smart Zerg player will do. He'll get roaches or something like that to kill those bunkers back there and expand. But even if he does, I mean, really, don't worry about it, because, you know, you've already accomplished what you wanted to do, which was deny them their early expo and put them behind, or put them in some kind of pressure. But what you really want to watch out for is after you kill their expo here, most Zerg players, I mean the really good ones, they'll go for some sort of roach all in. So what you want to do is just pump Marauders if you can, which is what I was doing, because I was expecting a roach all in. I mean, I've done this strategy quite a bit, and that happens a lot. So I've learned to, you know, to pump Marauders, because they know that I've got mostly just Marines, because I was going for, you know, bunker rush here. So you want to pump those Marauders, because most of the time they will go for the roach all in. I'm just glad this guy didn't do it. I don't know why he didn't. He decided to just tech up and you know, and crawler up. I don't know why. I mean, not to rag on the guy, but, you know, he could have just, you know, got some banelings, or even a baneling nest. You get an Aspire instead of a baneling nest, and just, you know, busted down a supply depot, came in and just made my life hell. But he never did that. I don't know why. Another important thing is to scout around with a Marine or SCV or something, because the Zerg will try to find another expansion. Most Zerg players do not know how to run off one base. I don't know why. That's just how it is. Like I said, he can't surround the bunkers. He can't really do anything. Of course, you got the SCV over here set to auto repair. And I know the Zerg player, he did try to expand down here. That's what the Marine did. He's got the 1 kill, you know. So I denied him another expansion. So now he's really hurting for money and what to do. And really, he doesn't know what to do. I can tell by looking, because he's just like getting this cornucopia of tech structures, but no army to speak of, besides a few mutas and whatnot. Now, a big mistake on my part, which I will happily point out, because I'm quite retarded for not doing this, is I didn't get stim or concussion or shield or anything. I just completely forgot. I don't know why. I mean, I was really just having a super retard moment. But luckily it didn't come back to bite me in the ass. And I was able to still apply pressure and take the game. Spoil it. Well, yeah, he's just going to come in here. I'm going to wipe this out, because my dumbass forgot to stem. I was going to kill off the crawlers as best I could, so there would be less to deal with when I came back to my next task force. You know, which isn't really a bad idea, I guess. I didn't think he'd replace him anyway, since he was just worrying about teching up. And luckily I did see the Nidus Canal and all this stuff here, so I started putting people around my base to look for it. I was actually able to catch a couple of mutas out here, even though I had a couple Marines, and my dumbass was still pumping Marauders for whatever reason. I guess I was still expecting that roach all in, but he never did. You know, just wiped this up with a few Marines. It's only 2, so I didn't really need to bother pulling the SCVs off the line, even though he killed a couple of them. It's no big deal. Just drop a mule and we're good. Yeah, there we go. Send those over here, finish up that. There's the mule. Of course, he still has no idea this barracks is there. Not that I even use it, but he just does not even bother to scout this. I don't know why. And of course, he's going to try to do some sort of ling all in, which is just moronic. Not to pick on the guy, but if he'd have had some banelings, you know, that'd have been a brilliant idea. But he's thinking he's going to, you know, bust down with speedlings. You know, not really a smart idea. So now I'm just going to start pumping a lot of Marines, now that I'm pretty sure he's not going to get roaches, and he's just going muta and ling for whatever reason. Of course, I got my expansion out here. He attacked it, and I sent it back, and blah blah blah. I mean, I'm still ahead, even though I'm getting mined out. I can at least secure my expansion when I need to. He cannot. He's just got no choice but to to run around and just, I don't know, act weird. Kills off my lone marine. He actually killed another drone there. Stopped another expansion. I missed that. But of course, here's my should be what the final force here that's gonna wipe him out. Of course, my idiot self is finally getting stim pack and concussion. You know, way too late. But luckily, it's biting in the ass, like I said. So I'm just gonna go in here, finish him off, and I block off the ramp quite nicely so he can't surround me. I'm sure that pisses him off. And actually, I'm gonna get some nerd rage here in a few seconds, because I guess the Zerg will call this cheese. I really don't think it was considered that, just because even when yeah, there it is, nerd rage. I love the nerd rage. Even when I play against you know, someone who's obviously a lot better than this guy, they'll usually say, you know, GG or well played, because it's actually it's a pretty good strategy. I mean, I have not seen any anything like this. No, excuse me. I've not really seen anyone really do this, even on you know, some of the pro games that you watch. You really do not see like proxy bunkers behind the mineral line. I mean, I think it used to be popular and then it just fell out of favor. But right now it seems to work pretty damn well, so I'm sticking with it. But yeah, give it a try if you want. Call it cheese, whatever you want to do. I really don't care. Just man, have fun with it, and let me know what you think. All right, see ya.